What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today Bandai has revealed the yellow cards for Draftbox Series 4, and I'm super excited about these because yellow has always belonged to two sets of cards, the Frieza Clan and the Saiyans, and I'm ready to go ahead and see what the Saiyans have got for us. First up, our card is Great Ape Bardock, Raiders Warsea. It's a 4-cost 20,000 with double strike. If your leader card is yellow at the end of a battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, play this card. It has a combo energy of 2. I don't like that, because even then, if you had King Vegeta Great Ape on the board, it's still 1 cost. You can't play him for free, which sucks. 2 is a hefty cost for that, though. When you play this card, draw 1 card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and switch it to rest mode. I like the card. The art's dope, but energy cost of 2, combo to 2 is kind of eh. But the good news is you don't have to combo it from your hand during your turn to activate the ability. So this can be used on either player's turn, unlike the original Great Apes. Then we've got Jean, the Kind Saiyan. She's a 3-cost, 15,000 with blocker. Her auto is Sparking 3. When you play this card, choose up to 1 yellow battle card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it. Kind of wish it said 3. For a couple of different reasons, but 2 is still not bad at all, and there's definitely a lot of ways you can take advantage of that that extra 2-drop that you can play. So looking forward to finding a nice deck we can put Jean in. Got some good Jean cards coming up the last few sets. Then we got Son Goku Saiyan Reborn. He's a 1-cost, 5,000 power Janemba Saga. Interesting. This auto says choose 1 card from your hand, place it in your drop area. When you play your combo with this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have to be during your turn either, so that's nice. I don't like that you have to discard a card and lose him to combo. That's kind of eh. But I guess the idea is so that you can use it during your opponent's turn. That's supposed to be kind of like a balanced trade-off. We got Great Ape Son Goku, Saiyan Instincts. He's a 2-cost, 15k. Activate main says for 2 energy, send this card from your drop area to your warp, draw 2 cards. Eh? I mean, 2 energy to draw 2 cards is still kind of a hefty price. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's still just not worth it. You could do if you're going to do that, you could just do any of the other yellow cards let you draw, and quite frankly, I still feel like 2 energy is just to draw 2 cards. That's pretty much going to be your turn, and if you're drawing those cards, what else you can have energy to play? Then we got Pan Natural Fighter. She's a 1-cost, 1,000. Auto says when you combo with this card, choose up to 1 of your skillless battle cards, then choose 1. The chosen card gains blocker for the duration of the turn. If the chosen card has 10,000 power or less, it gets 5,000 power and critical for the duration of the turn. Now, I've noticed with these yellow cards, all of them so far don't say during your turn. So if you combo this, then you can choose a card to gain blocker and kind of set yourself up to be able to defend yourself better against your opponent, especially with getting to give any card you want blocker. You can give your big beefy guy blocker, and then your opponent can't get around it for the turn. It's a nice combo card. I like it. It has 0 combo energy to play as well. Then we got King Vegeta, the Majestic Ruler. He's a 6-cost, 25,000. This permanent says negate the skills of all other battle cards. That's kind of wild. He just straight up says no to every battle card. And that doesn't even say in play. That says all other battle cards. So would that then negate the skills of super combos? Because they're in your hand, but they're still battle cards? That shit would be pretty wild. I'm definitely looking forward to trying to figure out a deck to just spam the shit out of this King Vegeta. Probably even ramping up just to get him running like a blue-yellow deck. Then we got Vegeta, the King's Son. It's a 3-cost, 15,000. This auto burst 3. When you play this card, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, switch them to rest mode, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, and it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. I like that card. I can definitely see, I've already got a couple ideas, just thinking about it right now, that I could use this Vegeta with. I like the idea of having the yellow cards that switch stuff to rest mode. There's a lot of cards that take advantage of that too, and I think this would be a perfect card to fit in that deck. Then we got Tights, Sister of a Genius. I honestly forgot about her until right this moment. If you have it's a 2-cost, 1,000 power. If you have a skill list, a battle card in play, when you play this card, draw one card. Choose one of your skills battle cards. It gets plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. That's kind of just, yeah. I feel like that's a waste of a card in your deck and a waste of 2 energy. I mean, sure, you could give it 5,000 power and then combo it, or you could just combo the 4-star Dragon Ball, and that right there's 10,000 power to a skillless card. Then we got Chaozu, Gallant Pupil. He's a 3-cost, 19,000 power blocker with Revenge. Not terrible, but I mean 3 energy to play a blocker. Unless there's a way to get around having to play him for 3 energy, or you can find another way to cheat him in. I guess it's not terrible, but I feel like there are just better revenge blockers than that. I mean, it's a revenge blocker anyways, so you don't really care if it dies because you want it to kill whatever you're blocking anyways. So, just right off the top of my head, there was the Kaba that came out of Assault of the Saiyans. That he was what, a 2-drop revenge blocker? That right there would be better than this, just for the sake of it's a cheaper card to play. Then we got our vanilla card, Oracle Fish from the Battle of the Gods movie. We got a new Tora. He's our 3-drop 30k vanilla battle card. That's kind of cool, I guess. Also, I forgot to mention this when we were looking at it. So this Tora is Bardock's crew here. And if we look at, where is that? There's the button. The Bardock itself, he is Bardock's crew as well, and I kind of wish the Jean was. It's kind of sad that she's not, but that kind of opens up a little bit more play for blue-yellow for Bardock's crew like I was doing before. If you guys missed that deck profile, it's been a little while. I've updated the deck. I just haven't had a chance to do a new video on it. Then we got Fasha, Deluge of Power. She's a 2-cost 10k. If your battle card is yellow, when you combo with this card, it gets plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So that's going to be your new yellow pseudo super combo. I like that, and it's Bardock's crew, so we can take advantage of that and have some fun with this card, especially if you combine it with the Goku's lineage Son Goten. Shh. Let's keep that a secret between us. Then we got Shugesh, Raiders Warsea. He's a 2-cost, 15k. Auto says, when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. Energy cost 3 or less. It can be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. I like those abilities, but if you're also choosing a card and putting it in rest mode, you're just going to try and kill it. Now, I know this one doesn't put one in rest mode, but a lot of the cards put them in rest mode, so I guess you're going to kill them. I guess this is, if you can't kill it, then you're just like, oh, well, whatever. I play Shugesh, and now I couldn't kill that thing, but now you can't play with it next turn. But this will be a cool card to run with the Grade 8 Bardock from the draft box, and that's just a fun deck to play in general, just tapping all your opponent's shit. Then we got Borgos, Raiders Wars. What did I call that? That's a Warcry. I am too tired to be doing this video. He's a 1-cost, 4,000 power. When you play this card, look it up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to one Bardock's crew among them. Add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. That's, so basically this Borgos is a better version of the 1-drop Fasha. So, I don't know, the 1-drop Fasha, because she looks at top 5. She may not even be worth playing in the deck anymore. I mean, the deck's kind of already tight on space as it is, but I like it. I like it. Like I said from the very beginning, if we get yellow being about, Saiyans, and now we're getting Bardock crew stuff, I'm not going to complain about that at all. And then here's the other side of yellow. Chilled the Cruel. He's a 5-drop, 25,000 with double strike. This sounds awfully familiar. If you have 5 or more energy and Chilled or Cruel isn't in your battle area, when one of your opponent's battle cards is switched to rest mode by a skill, you may play this card from your hand. So you play him for free. And it's switched to rest mode by a skill, so as much as I don't know how I'd feel about playing this card in that deck with that Bardock leader, I'm probably going to stick it in that deck with the Bardock leader. Gonna have a lot of fun brewing some yellow rest mode switching shit. I don't even have a word for it. We got Frieza, Cry of the Sovereign. He's a 3-cost, 5,000 power. His auto for 2 yellow when you combo with this card. If it is your opponent's turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for the duration of the turn. Interesting. So, it's kind of like that Godstrike Beerus, except you're just negating all of the skills. Not bad. Gives you a good bit of control. Be a good counter for the Shenron Gogeta shit. That's for sure. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna take all your skills away. Now by that point, of course, you just better hope you draw it off the 3-drop. It still can't touch the stupid Versus Strike, but this is a really cool way to counter decks that play those ridiculous finishers that you just can't touch otherwise. Then we got Ginyu Ultimate Transformation. You know, I have been waiting for us to get a Captain Ginyu in Goku's body, and I gotta say, just by this art alone, I am not disappointed. And it's a super rare, so it's gonna be foil. Hopefully it gets an SPR because I would love the shit out of this. He's a 3-drop, 20k. Activate main says once per turn, your opponent reveals the top card of the deck, shuffles their deck. If the revealed card was a battle card, this card gains double strike and dual attack for the duration of the turn. Otherwise, it gets a minus 15,000 power for the duration of the turn. So if it's a battle card, Ginyu is going ham. If it's not, he's going to wait until the next turn and not do a damn thing. But that art is just amazing. I love this card. That's actually probably one of my favorite cards that's been revealed out of this for sure. Then we got Mercenary Tao, the Master. He's a 2-cost, 10,000 power. Activate main says once per turn for 1 energy. This card gets plus 10,000 power and dual attack. It's not terrible. 20k dual attack. Yeah, I mean, he can KO some battle cards, but I don't know. Compared to some of the other stuff we've seen, I feel like this Mercenary Tao is a bit underwhelming, and that's going to be a rare too. That'll be a disappointing rare to pull. This card looks fucking dope, and I love it. I love Bardock stuff. So Final Spirit Cannon. It's a 2-cost extra card. Activate main says choose one. Choose one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with energy cost 4 or less and KO it. I love the art on this card. I'll probably try and get a foil of it because it is Bardock, and Bardock is one of my favorite characters, but I feel like 2 energy to do that is just, I feel like that's a bit much. I'll have to go back and double check and see if there's a better card to use, but I almost feel like that's not even necessary. Not to mention, if you're switching so many cards to rest mode, I'm gonna be running the Tora from Crossworlds, where if they have 2 or more battle cards in rest mode, you could play him for free, and then just evolve him into the Great Ape, and you can KO anything in rest mode, and that's just for 1 energy. So I don't know. I like the card. I like the art on the card. The card itself doesn't seem terrible, but I feel like there might just be cheaper alternatives to it. Then we got Parental Bonds. It's a 1-cost counterattack. Negate the attack, and you may choose one of your cards, switch it to rest mode. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So that's a really cool card. I like this. So it's basically a 2-for-1 negating attacks, because you're going to negate the attack of whatever they swung with, switch one of their cards to rest mode that they haven't swung with, and of course that's going to trigger some of your other abilities as well. I am liking yellow. I got to be honest, out of all the colors so far, yellow is definitely looking like the best color to me, just because of all the Saiyan support and the the Bardock crew stuff. Yellow definitely has my vote right now as far as being the best color in the set. But that's going to do it for yellow. A lot of cool Saiyan support. We got Bardock's crew. We got this badass Ginyu. Beautiful art on that card. And then we got some other great cards as well. Let me know in the comments below what you are most excited for in this set. And what do you think about the cards in yellow? Do you think that this is going to give Saiyans some extra power? Maybe it'll make be able to allow Bardock's crew or just yellow Saiyans in general to be able to compete in higher tiered events. Maybe they'll become meta. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. But with that, though, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.